Mandela, Cinderella, acapella. What's your timeline? Hello everybody, welcome back. We have a lot of Mandela effects today. Let me tell you, I mean, we have, I think like 8 or 9 Mandela effects. We have they're coming up everywhere now. I mean, it's getting out of control, and it's coming up on the holidays now. I was out of town for Thanksgiving. I'm back in LA now, and they're just showing up everywhere. So I had to hop on here and do some Mandela effects for you because we just have fun around here. If you like my videos, if you are enjoying everything that I do, I love talking to you guys. I love the comments. Please comment. Please like this video below. Please feel free to subscribe. I'm also on all of social media. Actually, do subscribe. We love subscribers around here. I love talking to you guys live. Kira and I love doing the podcast, which we're gonna do more of. And I love sharing Mandela effects with you guys. Every week, always good times, because here at Launch TV, we are the future, and the future is Launch TV. That's right, and we're here for you. Now, let's get going on the Mandela effects, okay? The first Mandela effect that I have here for you today is a little gasoline brand known as Chevron. Now, we all know Chevron. It's been around forever. In fact, it was created as a result of the federal government breaking up Standard Oil in 1911. One of the smaller parts, Standard Oil Company in California, was using the Chevron name in the 30s, where it and the logo branding was adopted for the company moving forward. So a little bit of history on it. And what colors do you remember in that Chevron logo? What colors do you remember? Because the two colors that were there were red and blue, and they've always been red and blue. Now the problem is, currently it's blue above red in the logo. Blue above red. But people have a memory of red above blue. How do you remember the Chevron logo? Because currently it's blue above red, but everybody seems to remember red above blue. Which do you remember? Let me know below. That's a strange one. It came around, its roots were in 1879, so it goes way back, and then it developed as I just described, but it's hard for me to make a discrepancy of which color it was, but it's apparently always been blue above red, but a lot of people remember red above blue, so let me know what you think below. Strange one. So people are wondering about that one. Good times. Anyway, another quick one. Let's do some spelling ones. Vaseline. Now, you know you would open the medical cabinet? Med cabinet? What do you call it? I don't know. Wherever it would be. You would open the med cabinet in the morning in the bathroom, and what would you see? Vaseline. Now, the problem is there's a discrepancy in the spelling, because it's always been spelled Vaseline. Vaseline. The problem is people remember it as Vasoline. Vaseline. It's always been with an E. Vaseline. But people remember that O. Vasoline. Do you remember the O or do you remember the E? Because it's always had that E, but people are like, no, Vaseline, gasoline. It's spelled like gasoline. I just know it. It's gasoline, like Vaseline, gasoline. Now, are we mixing those two up? I don't know. But people are positive there was that darn O in Vaseline, just like gasoline. What do you remember? We all know Vaseline. It's been around forever. Are we mixing it up with gasoline? I don't know. But people are positive that O was there. So let me know what you remember. Strange. All right, let's keep going. Now let's do Star Wars. Now, we've talked about Star Wars in the past. We've talked about C-3PO and him appearing to have a silver leg. People don't remember the silver leg. They think that seems really strange. He always had a silver leg. I've talked about this in past videos. That's a strange one, so people wonder where that came from. And the other one that we remember, which we've talked about, is Darth Vader and the big scene when he says, "Luke, I am your father." Well, apparently he never says, "Luke, I am your father." He always says, "No, I am your father," which really throws people off. But I've talked about those two in past videos. "No, I am your father." That just sounds weird. Like, he always said, "Luke, I am your father." Why is he suddenly saying, "No, I am your father"? Like, what? Where did that come from? Get it out of here. Get out of town. Go back to the 80s. Like, it was always, "Luke, I am your father." Why, when you watch it back, does he say, "Oh, I am your father"? That's just strange. Why does C-3PO have a silver leg? Well, we've talked about those. The big one that I want to get to today is, this is just strange. We all know that famous line, "May the Force be with you," right? May the Force be with you. That's like the biggest line in Star Wars. Like, what? Okay, who said, "May the Force be with you"? Who said, "May the Force be with you"? The person that I remember saying, "May the Force be with you," originally in A New Hope was Obi-Wan Kenobi. "May the Force be with you." The problem is, Obi-Wan Kenobi didn't say that. He didn't say that till much later. He didn't say that till like those films that were made in the early, the two films in like what was 2002 and 2004 or whatever? What, Attack of the Clones in 2002 and Revenge of the Sith in 2005. He didn't say that until those films. In A New Hope, like way back in A New Hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi never said, "May the Force be with you." Han Solo said it. Apparently, all Obi-Wan Kenobi said was these like imposter quotes, which was said, "The Force will be with you always. Luke, the Force will be with you. Use the Force, Luke. And remember, the Force will be with you always." So, in A New Hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi said these imposter quotes, but he never said, "May the Force be with you." Han Solo said it in that, but Obi-Wan Kenobi did not. He didn't say it until those later films. But I remember him saying it in A New Hope. I remember Obi-Wan Kenobi saying, "May the Force be with you" in A New Hope. I remember him saying that in those old 80s movies, "May the Force be with you." Don't you remember Obi-Wan Kenobi saying that in those movies? Because he never did. He never did, finally, until the 2002 and the 2005 movies come around. Yeah, he didn't say it until Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. That's the first time Obi-Wan Kenobi said, "May the Force be with you." And people just think that's strange. What? Why is Star Wars changing again? Like, this is bizarre. I'm just stressed just sitting here. I need to take some Gatorade or something, because I can't take it. Okay, and "May the Force be with you," on the other hand, it was first uttered by General Dodonna before the Death Star battle in A New Hope. So that's the first time it was said, and then Han Solo repeated it in the next scene, and that was the moment, a suggestion which created a suggestion of the bond with Luke that snuck up on Han, coming right on the heels of Han's selfish refusal to help the Alliance. It made the line particularly memorable. Okay, so "May the Force be with you" was first said by this General Dodonna in A New Hope, and then Han Solo said it in the next scene, but Obi-Wan Kenobi never said it in A New Hope. He didn't say it in The Empire Strikes Back, and he didn't say it in The Return of the Jedi. He just said these imposter quotes. "The Force will be with you always. Luke, the Force will be with you. Use the Force, Luke, and remember the Force will be with you always." What? He never said, "May the Force be with you"? That is bizarre. That is so strange. So anyway, that's changed. He doesn't say it till later. He never says it in the 80s movies. It was only Han Solo and General Dodonna that said it, and people are freaking out about that, including me. So let me know what you remember about that one. Okay, moving on. Now, we all know very well Michael Jackson, and there was a famous song that Michael Jackson sung. Now, of all people, now it's messing with Michael Jackson. Of all people. We have the Jackson 5 Mandela Effect, which is in one of my earlier videos. You can see it in the playlist that I put up there, but Michael Jackson also had one in a particular song that's just coming about. This is fresh off the turnpike Mandela Effect here that I have for you today, because we have fun here. And anyway, what it was in Billie Jean, the song Billie Jean, there was a quote, a famous phrase that he would say, and how it would go was, "People always told me, be careful what you do, and don't go around breaking young girls' hearts." You know, he was moonwalking, you know, he was doing all that Michael Jackson stuff. And then, "And Mom always told me, be careful who you love, and be careful what you do, because the lie becomes the truth." Now, the problem is, people remember him saying, "And Mama always told me," and Mama always told me, and Mama always told me. The problem is, he always said, "And Mother," and Mother always told me, and Mother always told me. But people remember "and Mama," and Mama always told me. What do you remember, Mama or Mother? Because it's always been Mother, but people are like, no, it was Mama. Mama always told me. Do you remember Mama or Mother? Because he always says Mother, and it's Mother in the lyrics, but people remember Mama. I remember Mama, so that seems really strange to me. Like, now it's always been Mother, and if you listen back to him saying it, he says Mother, and Mother always told me. If you look at the lyrics, if you listen to the song, and Mother always told me. What happened to Mama? Mama has disappeared, walked away, gone into infinity. The multiverse has screwed it all up. Why are we messing with Michael Jackson lyrics now? Billie Jean has changed. Very strange. Let me know if you remember that one below. Wow. Okay, let's do a few more here. Okay, this is an old one, but a good one. Some of you might know this. Some of you might know it. Some of you might not know it. Let me know. Okay, Cupo noodles. We all know Cupo noodles. God, I love that stuff. Everybody in college, we were all just having Cupo noodles. That stuff was the greatest thing ever. The problem is, Cupo noodles is no longer Cupo noodles anymore. That's right, the O got up and it shipped out. It walked away. Now it's just Cup Noodles. So where'd the O go, guys? Cup Noodles, people. Yeah, brand ambassadors, manufacturers. Why is it just Cup Noodles now? Where did the O go? O's don't just get up and walk away. You know, when I look at this thing, it just looks strange. It says Cup Noodles. It was Cupo Noodles, okay? I knew it as Cupo Noodles for years. Why are they saying it's always been Cup Noodles? That's just strange. I remember Cupo Noodles stressing me out with these cup noodles stuff. It was always Cupo Noodles. Cupo Noodles, Cupo Noodles, Cupo Noodles. Where did the O go? Let me know what you remember about that one. Okay, let's do 2 more. Okay, this is a strange one. Around the World in 80 Days. Now, if you remember Jules Verne, Around the World in 80 Days, there was something famous that they traveled in. It was a race around the world, and they were traveling around the world. What was the mode of transportation in Around the World in 80 Days? It was a hot air balloon. That's right, a hot air balloon. I remember hot air balloon. Do you remember hot air balloon? Because apparently they were never in a hot air balloon. Nope, no hot air balloons ever in Around the World in 80 Days. In fact, it even says in chapter 32, it was mentioned as an idea of how they could travel, but then it was dropped. The way that Phileas Fogg and his companions traveled around the world and Around the World in 80 Days was on an elephant ride in India, trains and steamer ships, a wind sledge ride across the Great Plains, and train to train. They were on trains, they were on elephants, steamers, but they were never in a hot air balloon. How freaking crazy is that? Where did the hot air balloon go? There was always a freaking hot air balloon in Around the World in 80 Days, okay? I remember that thing. Now, they say that the misconception could be because of the movie version. There was a 1956 film adaptation starring David Niven. Yeah, and what they're saying is apparently that the iconic symbol of the hot air balloon became associated with the book because of the 1956 film, but it was never in the actual book. That is so weird. It was always in Around the World in 80 Days. It was always in the book. And then it says, Jules Verne characters did travel in a hot air balloon in his novel 5 Weeks in a Balloon, okay? And that was published in 1863, but that was a different novel. So we've got 5 Weeks in a Balloon in 1863 by Jules Verne, and then we've got a movie adaptation which had a balloon, okay? And they travel from Paris to Spain in the movie in a hydrogen balloon. It wasn't even hot air. So in the movie, Fogg and his valet, they traveled from Paris to Spain in a hydrogen balloon. So it was just a brief piece of the movie, and it wasn't even a hot air balloon. There was this imposter hydrogen balloon, and in the novel, they were never in a balloon, period. They were riding around on elephants. But I remember the damn balloon. I mean, that is just like, how does he not in a balloon? I can't take it. Phileas balloon does not travel in a hot air balloon around the 80 Days. There's mention of it in chapter 32, but they don't go on the balloon. They never travel in a balloon, and I remember in the whole book they were traveling around the world in a balloon, and now there's no balloons. Somebody stole my balloons. Sorry, I had to do the Batman reference. Joey is a classic. Why did he not go in the balloon? That's just bizarre, okay? The New England Patriots. I mean, who could not know about the New England Patriots? The New England Patriots are one of the great teams in the NFL. In fact, how many Super Bowls have they won? I mean, it's out of control. Like Bill Belichick, Tom Brady, Gronk. Their entire dynasty over the past 20 years, it's been just out of control what the Patriots have done. The problem is, there's something funny about the logo. People can't quite understand what is going on with the Patriots logo. Because when you look at the logo, there's that star up there. The problem is people remember more than one star being up there. Some people remember 2 or 3 stars. Some people remember even up to 4 stars. But the Patriots say there's always been just that one star on the logo. But that's not what people remember. People remember the Patriots logo having multiple stars. What do you remember? Pretty darn strange. Let me know in the comments below, because that one just really gets me. Let me know how many stars you remember in the Patriots logo. Strange. Let's go on. One last one. Let's go ahead and do this. The Missouri River and the Mississippi River. I'm from Missouri. Which one do you remember being the longer river? The Missouri River or the Mississippi River? Because the longest river has always been the Missouri River. That is so strange to me, because I always remember it being the Mississippi River. What? Like the Missouri River is the longest river? No, it was always the Mississippi. So apparently that just shifted. Now the Missouri River is the longest river. It was always the Mississippi from what I remember. Which do you remember? The Missouri River or the Mississippi River? Thank you guys for tuning in. Always fun times here doing Mandela Effect. Always lots of fun. Here at Launch TV, we are the future, and the future is Launch TV. Please like, please subscribe, please comment. Always good times. I will see you on the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and peace out later.